Hello and welcome back to the Road to 200 kg Deadlift episode number 14. Continuing on from last week's triples 165, we are back with, yes, you guys got the sea view. It is 175 kilos on the bar here for a nice double, and I got through it. I overshot a little bit. It was RPE 8 in my program. I just went into the session feeling confident, feeling good. I thought 175 I can do, and I did do it, of course, but I did slightly overshoot it. But looking back, reflecting on it is good, and I'm grateful that experience of the second rep being a very grindy rep. It gets me warmed up and used for when I do come to max out completely, where it will be a very heavy weight, or when I come to lift 200 kilos for example, and that I know going into it, it will be grindy. It won't just be like a walk in the park. So getting used to like a grindy rep where it takes 1 to 5 seconds, a bit longer than like a regular like rep at like 140 kilos for example. So gets my body primed for it. Now in the last episode I came down with a bit of a sick bug, cold and illness, and a few days later that illness has kind of passed. So I still have a bit now, but it was at that point where the bad part of it, where you're bunged up in bed, had went away. I could like go to work, I could like exercise, so I'll go over that. And I did pick up an injury in the last episode as well. If one of my theories proves correct, where it is down to my bracing, then I've got like work to do. I need to train my abs more. I need to make sure I'm actually bracing properly as well. Deep breaths, like I said. And I went to see a private specialist to do some manual therapy in my lower body, because that's where the pain was. And one of my theories that I said, which was about I didn't brace enough, proved to be correct. So it was my own fault. I got injured from my bracing not enough, and this had affected my glutes, and my hips were a bit tight as well. But I now know, looking back, about every 10 weeks is a good time for me to get like a massage, so everything's nice and loose instead of being all tight and bunged up. Because when you do 10 weeks of deadlifting, squats, kicks or kickboxing, face kicks, just any kicks in general, of course your body starts to get stiff, slow down, blood's clotting as well. So I now know that in 10 weeks time I'll come and get another massage. Now let's talk about the back offsets. Now I could not believe how quick the first set went. We're dropping the weight down 120 kilos, so we'll go from 3 red plates to 2 red plates. 55 kilo knocked off, but I could not believe how light it felt. It really did feel like a warm-up rep. It felt like 60 kilos was on the bar. I was just like in shock, like smiling afterwards. I was like, oh, that was so easy. Like obviously it's a third of the bar took off, third of the weight took off. Of course it's going to be a bit easy, but I couldn't believe how easy it was. It blew my mind. So the last 2 sets are just done beltless, just to see how much difference the belt really made. And then we're getting to Friday's session where we're doing pause deadlifts. Now, because of my illness, I could only work out 3 days this week, so we done the Thursday and Friday session in one. So I'd already done squats and some benching before, and so the deadlift was the third exercise out of them all. And I did feel a bit like fatigued because I did push it hard on the squats obviously. And then so the first set is 150 kilos for 2 reps. These reps were okay as well. I've done better paused. And then the second set, which is the 140 kilos for 4 reps. These paused, again, they're okay. I can do better on the paused. I did still feel a bit like fatigue and a bit bunged up almost. But again, I know I can do better, but I'm very happy with the progress I've made. Because just over 3 months ago, I was out here failing at 140 kilos. And even my best PB, not long after, was 150 for 2. And I never thought that within 3 months of training that I'd be able to do 175 kilos for 2 reps without even failing on them. So I'm very happy with how much progress I've made in 3 weeks. It just proves 3 months, even not 3 weeks. This just proves what sticking to a consistent program, a good program, eating well, training hard, figuring out your form, learning your form, it all adds up. So I'm very excited when we come to max out, because I'm feeling good. But the one thing I need to do, well, 2 things I need to work on. Obviously with my bracing, I'm focusing on that, doing some more ab work, so that's all nice and tight, so I don't get injured, because I don't want to get injured again and miss deadlifts or just miss the workout in general, or be like stiff and feel like awkward because I can't exercise, can't function properly. And also with the lockouts, some of the lifts, the lockouts were a bit inconsistent. Some of them a bit long, some of them not. Again, I'll just be addressed. It's like in a back offset, it's where I lift off. I just need, like, when I've fully lifted it or fully pulled off the floor, just like 1 second, then drop. Some of them were a bit short, but again, that's something I will work on in the next episode. So thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you want to watch more of the road to 200 kg deadlift. The playlist is in the description below, so thanks for watching.